My child, I know you feel overwhelmed right now. I see the weight you are carrying, the chaos that surrounds you, the moments when you look at your life and whisper, Lord, nothing makes sense anymore. And I want you to hear me now, not with your ears, but with your heart. When everything feels out of control, I am still in control. When everything around you changes, I remain the same. When the world shakes, I do not. You are walking through a season where nothing feels steady. Plans collapsed, people shifted, doors closed without warning, and you have wondered, quietly, secretly, God, are you still here? Are you still guiding my steps? Are you still working in my life? Yes, my child. Even now, especially now, you see instability, but I see realignment. You see loss, but I see protection. You see disruption, but I see preparation. You feel like everything is slipping out of your hands, but nothing has slipped out of mine. I know the moments when you sit alone, when fear rises in your chest and your breath shortens. I know the nights when you stare at the ceiling, imagining every worst-case scenario. I know how tired your heart is from carrying questions without answers. You tell yourself to stay strong. You pretend you're okay. You try to hold everything together. But my child, you were never meant to hold everything together. That is my job, not yours. Let go of the belief that you need to control what happens next. Let go of the thought that everything depends on your effort. Let go of the fear that if you aren't perfect, everything will fall apart. I am the one who sustains you. I am the one who carries you. I am the one who makes a way where there is no way. Even now, when your life feels uncertain, my plan for you is not uncertain. My purpose for you has not changed. My love for you has not wavered. I have gone before you into every tomorrow. I am already standing in the places that you fear. I am already working in situations that overwhelm you. Nothing surprises me. Nothing confuses me. Nothing is too tangled for me to restore. Nothing is too broken for me to rebuild. My child, listen closely. The storm you are facing is not the end of your story. It is the place where I am teaching you to trust me more deeply than ever before. You ask, why does everything feel unstable? Why does everything keep changing? Because I am removing what you were never meant to depend on. I am shifting what you thought was permanent, so you learn to stand on what truly is. Not people, not circumstances, not your own strength, but me, your foundation, your shelter, your anchor, your unchanging God. When life spins out of control, I remain steady. When the future feels uncertain, my promises remain certain. When you cannot see the path, I still light every step. You do not need to control everything. You only need to trust the one who controls all things. So breathe, my child. Release your tight grip. Lay down the panic in your chest. Give me the fears you've been hiding. I am not asking you to understand this season. I am asking you to trust me through it. And you can trust me, because I have never failed you, and I will not start now. My child, I know how hard you have been trying to stay positive, trying to stay strong, trying to keep moving even when your heart feels heavy and your mind feels tired. You whisper to yourself, I just need to get through this. I just need to hold on a little longer. And I see the way you push through the day with quiet determination, even though inside you feel fragile, stretched, uncertain. But listen to me now. You do not have to pretend for me. You do not have to be strong for me. You do not have to hide the trembling in your soul. I am not disappointed in your weakness. I am drawn to it. For in your weakness, my strength becomes your shelter. In your uncertainty, my voice becomes your compass. In your exhaustion, my presence becomes your rest. You think you are carrying everything by yourself, but you are not. There are battles you don't even see that I am fighting for you. There are attacks that never reached you because I blocked them. There are dangers you never knew existed because my hand shielded you. Even when you feel alone, you have never walked a single step without me. I know you worry about the future, the what ifs, the unanswered questions, the things you can't predict or control. You stare at the path ahead and it feels blurry, uncertain, overwhelming. But my child, you are looking too far ahead. Come back to me. Come back to this moment. Come back to my presence right here with you. You do not need to know the entire journey. You only need to trust the one who walks it with you. I am not asking you to understand the plan. I am asking you to trust the planner. There are things shifting around you that you do not understand yet. Doors closing, opportunities changing, people distancing, situations rearranging. It feels like instability to you, but to me, it is divine precision. I am removing what would have hurt you. I am closing paths that would have drained you. I am redirecting your steps to protect you. I am placing you exactly where you need to be. You think you lost direction, but the truth is this: you are being guided. You think you fell behind, but the truth is you are on schedule, my schedule. You think everything is falling apart, but the truth is everything is falling into place according to my purpose. You see chaos, but I see construction. You see disruption, but I see rebuilding. You see confusion, but I see transformation. You see endings, but I see beginnings. My child, I am not finished with your story. Your life is not spiraling out of control. It is being placed under my control. When the world feels unstable, hold on to me. When people fail you, lean on me. When circumstances shake you, anchor yourself in me. When fear rises, call my name. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. I do not shift with the seasons. I do not change with circumstances. I do not weaken under pressure. I do not break when life breaks around you. And if you are holding on to me, you will not break either. Come, my beloved, rest your worries in my hands. Rest your heart in my peace. Rest your future in my sovereignty. I am holding what you cannot. I am carrying what you shouldn't. I am doing what you cannot see. And I am leading you to what you have been praying for. You are safe with me. You always have been. You always will be. My child, I know there are moments when you pause and wonder if you are really going to make it through this season. When the uncertainty around you feels like a fog and you cannot see what is ahead, you start to question whether you're still on the right path, whether the decisions you made were right, whether you missed something, whether you failed somewhere along the way. But listen to me gently. You are exactly where you need to be, not because everything feels perfect, but because I am the one guiding you. You do not walk this road by accident. The twists, the pauses, the slow moments, the unexpected turns, none of them surprised me. None of them confused me. None of them delayed what I have prepared for you. You see uncertainty, but I see timing. You see waiting, but I see strengthening. You see obstacles, but I see opportunities unfolding. My child, lean into me when the path feels blurry. You do not need to see the whole picture. You only need to stay close to the one who does. There are blessings forming in the places you call delays. There are answers being shaped in the very situations you call problems. There is purpose growing inside the moments you call confusing. Trust me in what you cannot understand yet. You have cried in silence. I wish things would just settle. I wish life would slow down. I wish everything would make sense again. But sometimes life feels the most out of control, right before my greatest breakthroughs arrive. Do not mistake pressure for abandonment. Do not mistake silence for absence. Do not mistake stillness for inactivity. Even when you cannot feel me, I am working. Even when you cannot hear me, I am speaking to circumstances on your behalf. Even when you cannot see progress, I am aligning what is ahead for you. Nothing in your life is stuck. Nothing is wasted. Nothing is ruined. Nothing is beyond my reach. You look at your future and worry. What if things don't work out? But I say to you, what if things work out better than you imagined? When you don't know what tomorrow holds, hold on to the one who holds tomorrow. You fear losing control, but my child, you never needed to carry control. You only needed to carry trust. Let me steady your heart. Let me calm your mind. Let me hold the pieces you're afraid to touch. Come closer to me in this uncertain season. You don't have to run. You don't have to hide. You don't have to pretend you're okay. You are safe here. Safe to feel. Safe to break. Safe to breathe. Safe to trust. For I am your constant when everything else changes. I am your anchor when life becomes unpredictable. I am your peace when your thoughts overwhelm you. I am your foundation when the ground beneath you trembles. I am your certainty in an uncertain world. So take my hand, my beloved. Step into this moment with me. You are not walking through chaos alone. You are walking through it with the God who never wavers, never fails, never loses control. And I will lead you out of this. Not shaken, but strengthened. Not broken, but rebuilt. Not fearful, but full of faith. You are held. You are guided. You are protected. You are mine. My child, I see the moments when you feel like life is slipping through your fingers. You try to hold on tightly to plans, to people, to what feels familiar, and yet everything keeps shifting, changing, moving beyond your reach. You whisper inside your heart, I feel like I'm losing control. I feel like I'm losing myself. And you wonder if you'll ever feel steady again. So hear me now, softly, clearly. You are not losing yourself. You are discovering who you truly are. There is a version of you emerging from this season that fear cannot shake and life cannot break. But for that version to rise, I must loosen your grip on the things that were never meant to hold you up. You've been trying to control outcomes because uncertainty frightens you. You've been trying to hold everything together because you're afraid everything will fall apart. You've been trying to predict the future because the unknown feels threatening. But my beloved, you do not need to control what I already have in my hands. Let go of the belief that your world will collapse without your effort. Let go of the fear that if you stop worrying, everything will go wrong. Let go of the pressure to fix what only I can fix. You are exhausted, not because you're weak, but because you have been trying to carry things that only I was meant to carry. Place the weight in my hands. Place the outcome in my hands. Place the future in my hands. For in my hands, nothing is lost. I know you fear the unknown. I know you wish you had answers. I know you long for clarity, a sign, a direction, a certainty. And I will give you clarity, but not all at once. If I showed you everything, you would run ahead of my timing. You would try to build things that are not ready to stand. You would walk through doors that look right but do not lead to your purpose. So I give you light for the step you're on, not the entire road ahead. I do not reveal the whole path because I want you to walk with me step by step, not rush ahead alone. Trust the slow unfolding. Trust the gentle pace. Trust the moments of pause. Trust the moments when nothing seems to be moving. For in those still moments, I am shaping you inwardly, so you will not crumble outwardly. The peace you seek is not found in understanding everything. It is found in trusting me through anything. You say, Lord, I feel like everything around me is changing. And I say, yes, but I am not. You say, I feel unsteady. And I say, hold on to me. I am your anchor. You say, I don't know what's coming next. And I say, you don't need to, I already do. My child, you are worried about the future, but the future is already secured in my hands. You fear what tomorrow holds, but I hold tomorrow. You have not failed. You have not fallen behind. You have not lost your place. You have not disappointed me. You are simply in a chapter that requires surrender, not strength. And I am right here, closer than ever, holding every part of your heart that feels overwhelmed. You do not have to understand everything to trust me. You only need to lean into my presence and let me steady you. For as long as you are held by me, nothing can pull you out of my purpose. You are safe, my beloved. You are guided. You are protected. You are carried. And as surely as the sun rises, I will lead you into peace again. My child, I know you've looked at your life lately and wondered why everything feels so fragile. Why your emotions feel closer to the surface. Why your strength feels thinner than usual. Why even small things seem heavier than they used to. And you've asked yourself, am I falling apart? But hear me now with tenderness. You are not falling apart. You are falling into me. You are being drawn back to the place where your soul can breathe again, where your heart can rest again, where your spirit can remember that it was never meant to carry the world alone. There is a reason certain things stopped working, a reason certain doors closed, a reason certain people drifted away, a reason certain plans dissolved. I did not allow these things to collapse to punish you, but to protect you. Some doors closed because what waited behind them would have drained you. Some people left because they could not walk into the next season of your calling. Some plans fell apart because they were too small for what I am building in you. This shaking is not the end of your life. It is the rearranging of your life. And while you see pieces falling, I see pieces aligning. While you see instability, I see foundation. While you see disorder, I see divine order taking shape. You have been trying to hold everything together with tired hands, but I am gently loosening your grip so you can hold me instead. Because as long as you hold me, you will never lose your footing. I know you worry about everything, about tomorrow, about the future, about finances, about your family, about your health, about the uncertainty that wraps around your days. But trust me, you're worrying about things that I have already resolved in heaven. You fear losing control, but I never asked you to control anything, only to trust me. When life feels too heavy, it means you picked up a weight that belongs to my shoulders, not yours. Release it. Release the pressure. Release the fear. Release the burden. Come back to me, not as someone who has everything figured out, but as someone who is tired and in need of rest. For I do not love you because you are strong. I love you because you are mine. And when you are tired, I carry you. When you are confused, I guide you. When you feel lost, I find you. When you feel weak, I cover you with my strength. When you fall, I lift you gently. My child, now pause. Breathe deeply. Let every worry slowly loosen its hold. Let every fear that has been whispering in your mind fade into the background. You are here with me, and I am with you. You have walked through confusion, through uncertainty, through heaviness, through moments when you wanted to give up, and yet look at you. still seeking me, still listening for my voice, still holding on even when your heart felt weak. That alone is proof that my hand has never left your life. I know this season hasn't been easy. I know there were days when you woke up already tired, nights when you tried to quiet your thoughts, moments when you hid your tears because you didn't want anyone to worry. But hear me now, softly. You never walked a single step alone. When you felt overwhelmed, I stood beside you. When you felt lost, I guided you quietly. When you felt afraid, I wrapped my peace around you. When you felt weak, I held you up with strength. Why? When you felt broken, I gathered every piece with gentleness. My child, I am proud of you, more than you know. You have kept going on days your heart wanted to stop. You have stood firm in moments when life tried to bend you. You have whispered prayers through tears, not knowing they reached my heart instantly. You have endured more than you give yourself credit for. And now, I want you to rest. Rest in my love. Rest in my timing. Rest in my plan. Rest in the truth that nothing in your life is spiraling beyond my control. Rest in the assurance that even when life shifts, I do not. You don't need all the answers right now. You don't need to understand the future. You don't need to fix everything that feels uncertain. Just place your hand in mine. Let me lead you. Let me protect you. Let me steady your heart. Let me carry the weight you were never meant to hold. I know the way forward. I know the path you cannot see. I know the doors that will open for you, the blessings that are forming, the healing that is coming, the peace that is on its way. Trust me with what you cannot control. Trust me with what you cannot predict. Trust me with what feels too heavy to carry. For I am your shelter in the storm, your anchor in the chaos, your strength in the weakness, your constant in the changing world. And now, my child, I speak this over you. You will not fall. You will not fail. You will not be forgotten. You will not be forsaken. You will not be overwhelmed forever. You will rise again, steadier, stronger, more peaceful, more confident, more rooted in me. For when life feels out of control, I am still your God. I am still working. I am still guiding. I am still holding you. And nothing, not fear, not uncertainty, not chaos, not change, can take you out of my hands. Rest now, my beloved. You are. You are mine. And I am with you in every moment that feels out of control. Always. Amen.